Two bodies in Beverly Hills and a 911 call that didn't add up. The Menendez name meant wealth, power, and the kind of success most people only see on magazine covers. Jose Menendez was a powerful entertainment executive who had worked his way to the top. Known for his ambition and intensity, he demanded excellence. Beside him was Kitty Menendez, a charismatic mother whose presence filled every room she entered. Friends described her as glamorous and devoted to her family. Their sons, Lyle and Erik, grew up surrounded by privilege. Their lives were filled with tennis lessons, luxury cars, private schools, and the confidence that comes from wealth and status. The family mansion on Elm Drive stood as a symbol of everything they had built. Hidden behind tall hedges and private gates, the home seemed to send one message: nothing bad happens here. Until August 20th, 1989. A warm Sunday evening settles over Beverly Hills, but inside the mansion, something darker begins to unfold. Behind closed doors in the family den, violence erupts without warning. The quiet of the home is shattered by blasts that echo through the house. It is brutal, it is shocking, and when the noise finally stops, Jose and Kitty Menendez lie dead inside their home, a place once filled with comfort, now marked by terror. For minutes, the house falls silent again. Then, the silence breaks. A frantic 911 call cuts through the night. A young voice trembles on the other end of the line, gasping through panic as he tells the operator that his parents have been murdered.
Beverly Hills emergency.
Yes, Mike.
What's the problem? What's the problem? What's the problem?
Someone killed my parents.
Pardon me?
Someone killed my parents.
Who? Are they still there?
Yes.
The people...
No.
Were they shot? Were they shot?
Yes.
They were shot?
Yes.
Within minutes, sirens slice through the quiet streets of Beverly Hills. Police officers arrive at the mansion and step into a scene that feels unreal. The calm elegance of the home has been replaced by confusion and the aftermath of a brutal attack. Detectives begin asking questions. Who could do something like this? Who could enter a wealthy Beverly Hills mansion and carry out such a violent crime? Was this revenge, a business rivalry, or something darker? As investigators examine the scene, whispers begin circulating. The violence is extreme. The attack appears calculated. One chilling possibility begins to surface. Organized. Maybe a professional hit. But even in those first moments, something about the story refuses to sit comfortably. Small details seem slightly off. Timelines feel unclear. Emotions do not always land where investigators expect them. And hanging over everything is that desperate 911 call. As flashing lights fill the quiet street and cameras gather outside the mansion gates, one thing becomes certain: this is not the story investigators think it is. And the truth behind what happened on Elm Drive is about to change everything. But investigators were about to discover something far more disturbing. At first, the crime scene seemed to support the theory of a professional hit. The violence was extreme, the attack appeared sudden, and Jose Menendez's powerful position in the entertainment industry meant he had connections and possibly enemies. Detectives began looking into business disputes, organized crime, and anyone who might have wanted revenge. But as the investigation continued, something else began to draw attention: Lyle and Erik Menendez. In the weeks after their parents' deaths, the brothers did not behave the way grieving sons normally would. Instead of withdrawing in shock, they began spending enormous amounts of money. Within months, they had spent between $500,000 and $700,000 from their parents' estate. They bought luxury cars, including a Porsche and a Jeep Wrangler. They purchased expensive Rolex watches, designer clothing, and traveled frequently. Lyle even bought a restaurant, while Erik attempted to pursue a professional tennis career. To investigators, the spending spree raised serious questions. Then, the case took a dramatic turn. Erik Menendez, struggling with guilt and paranoia, began confessing details of the murders during therapy sessions with his psychologist, Dr. Jerome Oziel. Oziel later revealed that Erik had admitted both brothers were responsible for killing their parents. The information eventually reached police after Oziel's mistress, Judalon Smith, reported what she knew. Even more damaging, Oziel had secretly recorded conversations with the brothers discussing the crime. Armed with this new evidence, investigators moved quickly. On March 8, 1990, police arrested Lyle Menendez outside the Beverly Hills mansion. 3 days later, Erik surrendered to authorities after returning from a tennis tournament in Israel. The arrest stunned the nation. The sons who had called 911 in panic were now accused of carrying out the brutal murders themselves. The case soon became one of the most famous trials in American history, drawing massive media attention and intense public debate across the country. During the trial, Lyle and Erik admitted they had killed their parents. However, their defense argued the murders were the result of years of severe abuse. The brothers testified that their father had sexually abused them and that they feared their parents would kill them if the truth came out. Prosecutors told a very different story. They argued the murders were carefully planned and motivated by greed, claiming the brothers wanted access to their parents' multi-million-dollar fortune. In 1996, Lyle and Erik Menendez were convicted of first-degree murder. Both brothers were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, ending one of the most shocking and controversial murder cases in modern American history.
Like and subscribe for more real cases on Redacted Crime Files.